got back into the hands of the press, which is and I will be responding to that today at council, so you'll hear the misunderstanding that completely occurred. It's not uncommon to get emails like that from Councillor Parrish.
There's some pretty harsh criticisms of you.
Very much.
What did you make of that?
For the record, there are no media in Mississauga, and please spell that capital M-Y-T-H and lowercase I-S-S-A-U-G-A. We don't have a television station in Mississauga. Citizens are merely inflicted with a way that the city has found to funnel its trust, quality, excellence, party line straight into our living rooms.
I just take it from where it comes from.
But there's no misunderstanding of the criticism. She's being critical of you.
Yeah.
There's no misunderstanding of that.
There's misunderstanding as to when I explained to you.
As for Mississauga's only newspaper, coverage of City Hall is a joke.
What happened at the press conference and the discussion that took place, I think you have to wait and hear it. I'm going to present it to council because it seems that she, in her memo, she says she represents a number of members of council. So I want them all to hear it firsthand.
It's truly preposterous to call what we're blighted with here in Mississauga media. And nationally, we're not all that well served either.
And the press will hear it firsthand as well.
I guess we were most interested in the harshness of the tone of the language.
It's not unusual. I have many other emails that she has sent. It's not unusual.
What do you say?
Well, you judge it for yourself.
That's why I was forced into blogging. The vast, yawning, soulless gap between what's shoveled to citizenry by accredited media and the reality.
What do you think of it?
It's interesting that the whole question of email etiquette came up in terms of what should be forwarded and what should not be, what's confidential.
Well, I don't think there's any, today there's nothing confidential. There's absolutely nothing confidential. Freedom of information can get anything.
Where are the Edward R. Burrows? Frankly, today's Burrows are more likely to be citizen bloggers filing freedom of information than hailing from the Toronto Stars and National Posts.
You know, they post us. And we, as the city manager says, we get many requests for information.
Have you ever seen the tone that bad from a councillor?
No, I've never seen it before. No, in the 32 years I've been mayor.
It certainly would be unique should truth be allowed some room to skate inside the borders of this municipality. Truth is not just a stranger in Mississauga. Truth is smothered at birth, smothered by committee and by what passes for media around here.
Well, you have to read Megan's story. It wasn't a misunderstanding. You talked about Deckard. He was not very happy.
George Orwell, 1984, Part 1, Chapter 3. And the perceptive will see the relevance here. Quote, and if all others accepted the lie which the party imposed, if all records told the same tale, then the lie passed into history and became truth. Who controls the past, ran the party slogan, controls the future. Who controls the present, controls the past.
I guess one of the questions was about the email that you sent and the language and the tone that was used.
The language was very respectful. The tone was indignation. I spent 13 years in Ottawa. When the mayor of this city would come into town and say, we've got zero taxing cases, zero debt, and we want some money, all the cabinet ministers would take off. Then she'd yell at them, and they'd take off farther.
Who controls the past, ran the party slogan, controls the future. Who controls the present, controls the past. The past Commissioner Cunningham is proof that Mississauga accredited media do not respect history enough to be guardians of the truth. As far as reporters at the national level, some of them are little more than stenographers.
Yes, the Toronto Star and Global TV are in action here. I know how to get the news. Why, you ask the politicians. And you get your soundbite and then you cut it down to 1 minute, or you write in your traditional media article just long enough for a person to take a crap, and that they consider news and informing the public. Heaven forbid that they'd actually say file freedom of information and know what's really going on around here. I have such contempt for the traditional media. And like I said in the judicial inquiry, when was it, Monday? That citizens are far better served by dedicated bloggers who are filing freedom of information and burrowing behind the corporate public mask, who incidentally aren't informing the public, they are lying to the public.